Introduce Prof.Anil Kumar. Actually, it doesn't require any introduction. All of you know him personally. He's in Malaysia, Indonesia, Singapore, and many other countries. So he has a message for all of us. I want all of you to start listening to what he's going to say and keep this to your heart.
Sai Ram to everyone. In view of the importance of this meeting, I wish many should have attended. However, if this could be transmitted and passed on to those who could not be present here, the purpose will be served. Or else it is just a wilderness cry. The first, I'll try to be as brief as possible because all the points have to be conveyed, and seek questions, this being interactive session. I'll try to be simple and straight. Don't beat around the bush, certainly not. Let us be aware. Then let us be alert. And finally, awake. Aware, alert, and awake. These are the three thoughts, three key words on which I would like to develop the subject this morning. It is not necessary to speak on the divinity of Baba, as all of you know. It is not necessary to repeat the message, as all of you are already long time confirmed devotees, more so office bearers. I am not here to repeat them. Only remind you, or remind myself, remind ourselves of certain important statements. The first level, aware. What are we to be aware about? What is to be aware of? We have got to be aware of Bhagavan Baba's statements, divine declarations, divine dicta. The keynote, the theme being, my life is my message. Along these lines, I shall present before you certain facts, subject to verification, and also you can pull my collar and question me. I am not confused. 100% I don't confuse you either. I have been a successful professor for 49 years. Therefore, I know how to articulate. I want my children to pass. I don't want to confuse them and fail in the examination. I don't do that. Aware. We have got to be aware of Sai's statements, recollect, recall, bring back to memory what he said based on his life, which is the message. Point one. Many people asked Baba this question: Swami, how is it that you are here in Puttaparthi? Those days, long back, no roads, no train facilities, no flight facility. You could have settled in Bombay or Lucknow or Delhi. We will have access by air, travel. We can also travel by train. What is this village? They had to travel by bullock carts in those days. And Swami wants them to get on the bullock cart and walk across the sand in hot summer. Why? The answer is this. He said, there is no point in digging the well digging the well near a river. Well is required at a place where there is no water. This is the place where spirituality is required, therefore I have chosen this place for my birth. Secondly, another question was put to him. Swami, all right, you have taken your birth. You can move at least now, better late than never. You can go to Washington, why not San Francisco or Jakarta? Why not? Or Singapore. Better late than never, why don't you go? What is his answer? A seed sown here will be grown into a gigantic tree. All animals will have to take shelter under this tree. The tree cannot be uprooted. You don't carry the tree with you. You come under the shade of the tree. And he added, all people will have to come here under the shade of the branches of the tree, the seed of which is sown here, my birthplace. With the result, we find the whole world visiting Baba here. Because he said, I don't move out of this place. This is my birthplace. And third point, he made a promise to his mother, telling that he will not leave this place for a lifetime. That he will stay here only. That he will not leave this place. The divine mission will be carried out to distant far-off lands from here. The fourth point, he said that there is a direct contact between me and my devotee. I do not need anybody in between me and my devotee. Simple example, very simple example. Walking all along in the Kulwant Hall till the end, he himself carried a bag with him of clothes to be presented to a poor man. Swami, you could have asked us to give. Why should you walk all along? There are a number of devotees, volunteers here. Why should you carry the bag all by yourself that long distance and give? Baba said, connection between me and my devotee is direct. I don't want you to carry the bag on my behalf. I myself will go and directly hand over. I love him. The contact between me and my devotee is love to love, heart to heart. Nobody between me and my devotee. Nobody. That is the fifth statement. These are all recorded. Page numbers, dates and places are available with me. I am a student of science. Thank Baba for not having lost my senses. Then the sixth point. Being a teacher, I am giving point by point to be as brief as possible. Because we can speak pointless for hours. There is no point in speaking like that. The sixth point is this. He said, do not believe those that speak on my behalf. He said directly, I would have brought those books here, voluminous books. They are all with me. Do not believe anybody that say that I am speaking through them. I don't have to speak through anybody. Nobody can say that he is my agent. Therefore, if anyone says Swami is speaking through me, he added one more statement. Ask them to get out. He said directly, ask them to get out, he said. So there is nobody who can say I am his representative. There is nobody who can say that he speaks through me. If you believe Swami's words, then seventh statement, I don't appear in a dream to anybody asking you to do this. I don't appear in the dream of anybody asking you to do this. To give you a simple example, you visit my house. I tell you, brother, Swami appeared in my dream, wanted you to leave your property here and go. Swami appeared in my dream, wanted me to leave your car and go. Baba said, I don't appear in the dream of anybody and want that person to convey anything to another person, because contact is direct. There's nothing. Don't believe such dreams. Don't believe such dreamers. He went on to say, remove them from such organization. Run away from such people. Further, dreams are individual, personal, not general. I cannot go to America and say, Swami appeared in my dream, wanted me to be the President of America. What do? They will put me in a lunatic asylum, hand over me to expert psychiatrist at affordable price. I can say Swami appeared in my dream, wanted me to do this, not you to do that. Give me your property, give me your car, send me your children, get out, leave your country and settle here. Swami said, I will never do that. I will mention the sentence number, books, places, open challenge. If I cannot prove any of my statements, I am ready for any persecution or prosecution. Then eighth statement. There are some people that say some miracles using my name for making money. Like this. Vibhuti started falling from the photo of Baba at my residence. So what shall I do? I can at the most say, quit your residence and give it to me. If it happens at your house, if Vibhuti falls on the picture located at your house, what is it you want me to do? It is not a matter of pride. It is not publicity. It is not to be given to propaganda. It is not certainly a certificate of your merit. This is to certify so and so is a devotee, therefore I am sending vibhuti. It's not like that. No authorization, no certificate, no endorsement. So miracles like turmeric, vibhuti, kumkum, falling from Baba's picture is not any way a reflection of one's own devotee, of one's own devotion. Nothing should be an object for publicity or propaganda. It is personal for your own mental peace or spiritual development or solution to your personal domestic, official, financial problems, for your own personal spiritual upliftment. Not you take advantage of your miracle to empty my pocket. So, miracles are totally individual but not general. Nobody can say, Swami wanted me to tell you that you should get out your house and hand it over to me. Nobody can say. Because Swami said, I don't do that. Point number 9. Baba further said, where there is collection of money, Sai is not involved. I don't have anything to do with the collection of money. Further he said, those that collect money openly be removed from the organization. Better they quit the organization. Baba said they are not Anil Kumar words. If these are my words today, you would have manhandled me, I know. You would have slapped me, I know. You are ready with heavy blows, I know. Since these are Swami's statements, both of us should remain shut and listen to his voice. Because they are his statements. Whenever there is some controversy, whenever there is some doubt, we should refer law book. Law book. Every court will have law books. We have to consult that law book and go by the justice. Similarly, when things happen like that, we should go to the source of Baba's statements and then decide what is wrong, what is right. Because he said it clearly. I also believe that he must have suspected the situation today few decades ago and revealed these things. He must have said these things at a time when they are not that bad as they are today. He mentioned these things as a kind of caution for the coming days. And then 10th statement is this: unity is divinity. Unity is divinity. Where there is a division, they enjoy not my blessings. They are not going to be recipients of my blessings. Such clash, such controversy, such division will not enjoy my blessings any longer. These are things he stated. I underline until the book is torn, because I liked every statement. Papers are punctured. Your ears have to be drilled now. Therefore, he said very clearly that unity is divinity. Where there is controversy, where there is division, I am not there. I discourage. He goes on record, he said, if anyone complains against me, both of us should be removed from the organization. The complainer and the complained must be removed from the organization. That's what Baba said. There are many more. With these 10 points, the first aspect, aware, is done. 10 points. Next, alert. Alert. We have got to be alert. Against what? Point 1. Alert of those people that divide us. Point 2. Alert of those people that want us to act against his own statements, against his own message, against his own lifestyle of functioning. 3. Alert of those people who want to commercialize, make it a commercial transaction. Quote, Baba used this, commercial transaction. Let us be alert of these people who want to make the whole deal a commercial transaction. Alert for, alert of those people who propagate on my name. I don't need your publicity, your publicity. He went on to say on record that you are here because I brought you here. Nobody can be here unless I will, unless I determine. So when he called us, when you start calling people, how am I to understand? I don't know. Supposing if my friend comes to me and tells me, Swami is calling you, I would rather say, better you represent me. Because you are representing him, so you represent me equally. Therefore, There is no question of somebody is saying that Swami is calling you. Because I don't need any publicity, I know. Because when Swami was born here, this village population was 100 people. With no lights, no roads, no schools, no hospitals. And today it has become a global village of international standards. Not that you and I started publicizing about him, not that we have been propagating, not that he used us as agents to bring people here. Therefore, Swami knows. That's fourth point. Fifth point, let us be alert of the danger here. Alert of the danger, meaning what? When we are divided, we lose our strength. It is on record. All newspapers also published it. Baba said at Madras, on this point, when two states are fighting with each other, Andhra and Telangana, Swami made this statement, I stand for unity. I don't want you to be separated. And he goes on to say that if limbs are cut, there will be heavy bleeding, blood is lost, and you become weak. Like that, when the organization is cut into pieces, the organization becomes weak, functionless. Therefore he said, I am for unity, it is on record. Let us be alert of those people who want to divide us. Let us be alert of those people who want to make us weak. Alert. Let us also be alert to keep the glory of the place where he has taken birth. To maintain pristine purity of this place. Our gratitude to Swami, thanksgiving to Swami, lies in strengthening this place, because he spent his lifetime here only. Tirupati is Tirupati, Mecca is Mecca, Shirdi is Shirdi, Buddha Gaya is Gaya, Vatican is Vatican, Puttaparthi is Puttaparthi, that's all. There cannot be duplicate Puttaparthi, there cannot be carbon copy of Prasanthi Nilayam. This is the second step, alert. Then third step, awake. Aware, alert, awake. Let us awake now. If we have understood why to be, if we are convinced of the reasons that need to be alert, the third step is awake. What do I mean by awake? Awakening. What do I mean by that? Points are simple. There are some people that say, Swami knows everything. Guess number one. If Swami knows everything, do we act this way? Is our life a proof to our saying that Swami knows everything? Then why are you misbehaving? Then why do you act against him? Why do you say against his own statements? Why do you sabotage the movement? So, to say that Swami knows everything is only trash. When I say that, he knows everything. When I say that, it is meaningless, because my life is not in consonance with, is not in agreement with what I say. When I say Swami knows everything, well, I should be very careful. I should be very responsible. I am not. So it is an evasive answer. Awake. Awake to such silly approaches, meaningless answers. Second, let us be awake of another thing. Swami will take care of everything. This is also a false statement. Sir, remove this, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, boss. Swami knows, Swami will take care of everything. All right. If you believe in that, you are taking care of your bank account. You are taking care of bank rates of interest. You are taking care of your lunch and your menu. Swami is not taking care of them. It is an evasive answer. Let us be awake. Awake to these false statements that we make. And third, let us be awake of the reality and our responsibility. There are two ways. One, individual responsibility and organizational obligation. I have to act individually, I have to act collectively as an organization. Sir, I know some people say, there's a connection between me and Swami and direct, I am not bothered. Then don't come to Sai Center. Don't be a member of the organization. You can remain a devotee and keep quiet. Being a member of the organization, we have got our own responsibilities. Being Baba's devotees, we have got our own duties to perform. Well, what is it that we are supposed to do? I am not a politician to keep the statements like this and run away from here. No. I'll give my own solutions, the answers, basing on his teachings. Therefore, my questions are these, my friends. Why there is a division? Let us be awake. Realize the reality. What is happening today? Why there should be division at all? Number two, is the division because of individuals or because of the organizational? Is that an organizational matter? Something like Soviet Russia, USSR, that got split into different countries. Yes, is it an organizational matter that led to division? Why division? What is the cause for division? Second. And third, if the division is because of individuals, it should be condemned. Why? Self-effacement, self-denial, losing of I-ness is the basis of spirituality. So long there is ego, so long there is pride, so long there is position consciousness, so long there is a feeling of domination, well, if that leads to division, it has to be condemned outright. If it is an organizational matter, it has to be left to the organization. So, as individuals, what are we doing? Next, fourth point. As an organization, what is it we have done to bring back that unity? What is it we have done? What is it possible? Did we ever investigate? Did we ever explore? Did we ever experiment to bring back that unity any time? Did we join together? Did we all join together and work for the unity? Did we solicit ideas from everybody? What has to be done in this situation? What is our role? I think as an organization we have failed because we know only British bureaucracy. They'll send a circular, have lunch, afternoon snack, yes, had lunch, tick off, snack, yes, tick, reports. Reports. So we know how to act as per the reports, but this is not the way. Reports and circulars won't do, my friends. Because in response to your circulars, you get reports. Most of the reports are government reports, which are false. I can prove. How about service activities? Excellent. How about Sevadal? More than before. How about study circles? Very efficient. Gas number 1. Reports are not true. Therefore, my friends, circular reports, they don't convey the spirit behind it. They won't work. That won't prevent the damage. That won't prevent deteriorating situation. So, as organization, what should we do to bring back that unity? Have we made any attempt till now? We have got national meetings, international meetings of office bearers. Have we ever discussed these matters? On the other hand, we discuss what shall we do for the 100th birthday. Are we going to survive that long? Where is the guarantee? This day you are reckless, that day will be much worse. Therefore, my friends, instead of discussing what shall we do for 90th birthday, what shall be 100th birthday, 150th birthday, you will be no more. When the house is burning, what are we discussing? How to raise the 5th floor. When shall I make the 6th floor? Building is collapsing, my friends. When do you awake? How long you want to wait? I would rather say that if you believe Swami is within you, that Swami is your conscience, we are all accountable to him. We are accountable to him. Why am I speaking? I hold no post of office, thank God. I don't have any position here. And I don't have any aspiration to become that and this. Not necessary. I have no position now. I don't intend to occupy any position in future. Not necessary. Let me live as a Sai devotee. It was Victor Kanu who said, in the year 1972, visiting card, Victor Kanu served as ambassador to many countries all over the world. But he wrote a single sentence, Victor Kanu, devotee of Sai Baba, that's all. He has not put his degrees or the number of exalted positions he occupied. So let me remain a devotee and die as a devotee, not as an office bearer, bearing no responsibility. This is the situation. What have we done? Did we work for the unity? Did we contact those people who are splitting? Did we meet the people face to face and discuss? What is it we have done? Awake. Have we come to ground reality and discussed openly what is going on at any time? Instead of thinking of henceforth 20 years after, 20, what is now? And finally, let us be awake to another reality, my friends. If you are going to the president of a desert, is it a position? It's only a desert. Similarly, when the organization is weak, when devotees are lost, to whom are you going to be president? To whom are you going to be coordinators and conveners? Because it is gone. My bank account is nil. Why should I go to the bank? No money. So my friends, similarly, when we lose devotees, when we become weak from the organization point of view, we are going to be presidents, coordinators, conveners of an empty space. of an empty space. Therefore, unless udder is preserved, you can draw milk every day. Unless the tree is preserved, you cannot enjoy its shade. Let us preserve this tree. Let us preserve the udder of this cow to draw milk every day. Let us see, act according to Swami's teachings, strictly in toto. If we are doubtful, let us go back to the source. If we don't act according to Swami's teachings, how can I claim myself a devotee? Somebody asked me, why are you bothered? Why are you bothered? I gave him this answer. In Harati, the last sentence is this: Mata Pita Guru Daivamu Mari Antayu Nive. You are my father, you are my mother, you are my teacher. So you are my father, let you die, I don't bother. You are my mother, let you hang yourself, I am not bothered. You are my teacher, let you be put to disrepute, I am not bothered. Why that? It's utterly false. Total betrayal, cheating, I tell you, my friends. Let us drop the sentence from our bhajan, because we are not living to that statement. Somebody asked me, who authorized you to speak like that? I wanted to spit on his face. When my father is attacked, I don't need your permission. When my mother is in danger, I don't need your position. Swami is my mother, father and God. I should be true to him. Therefore, let us be awake to this fact. That is our responsibility to hold him high. It is our duty to keep the glory of our organization. That unity is our strength. That unity is the divinity. Finally, Baba gave many examples. There are many bulbs, but electricity is one. There are many flowers. String of the garland. The string of the garland. All the flowers have been closely knit together, making a garland. The string is same. Sathya Sai Baba, we are the flowers. We are the bulbs. Sathya Sai Baba is the current. He himself gave those examples. Therefore, let us stand for that string of unity, because unity is divinity. And that unity is being lost gradually. He himself said, where there is purity, there is unity. Because there is no purity, there is no unity. What do I mean by impurity? What do I mean by impurity? Selfishness, ego, spirit of domination, self-glorification. These are all impurities. So let us be pure. Swami, you are the center of my life. You are the breath of my life. I am nobody. That we should be awake to the present situation. Define our individual roles, organizational roles, and fight. Just as people go run on the street politically, they run on the street to put an end to military rule. You know that what happened. In several countries, people go to the streets and fight to see that military rule ends. Similarly, we should fight to see Sai principles are upheld. Positions are of no use with nobody in the organization. So let us be aware, alert, and awake to the present situation. I repeat once again, I have no selfish ulterior motives. I don't hold any position, nor wish to occupy any position. It's too late. No position is higher than being a devotee. No position is greater than being a devotee. That's what I am. These things I have been doing totally selflessly, on my own, in my individual capacity. I don't represent anybody. I am not patronizing, not supporting anybody. my duty is to repeat what Baba said. My duty is only to make everyone to be aware of his teachings, make you alert of this situation, and finally appeal to you to be awake and take up the challenge.
Sarah, brother, there's this place which Swami took over in 1978, which is the school in Muddenahalli. And of course lately we've been visiting the place as well. Is it then considered, it's not meant to be a duplicate of Prasanthi, but it is Swami's school. So it's, because devotees themselves are not very sure whether they should, it's okay for them to visit Muddenahalli.
You are visiting India now, but you hold a Malaysian passport. You are a Malaysian, not an Indian. You visit this place. You continue to be a patriot, a staunch supporter of Malaysia. Is it not? Because you visit this place, it doesn't mean that you are Indianized. Am I right? Similarly, you may visit a place, that does not mean that you accept that place. 2, having gone there, just find out things happening and check. I have not gone there, but I hear somebody representing Swami, somebody collecting letters, somebody taking gifts out from the pocket and giving, somebody giving interviews. This is against Swami's statement. He said, nobody can ever represent me. He said, I don't possess anybody. I am not a devil to possess anybody. Nobody can speak on my behalf. That's one thing. I'm yet to find out justification for our visit. Number 2, there's open collection of funds. Baba never visited any country to raise funds. Funds came to his feet. These people go to different countries raising funds. Baba said, it is not any kind of a financial matter. It is not a commercial transaction. Where there is fundraising, I am against. That is the second thing that is going on there. Third, my question is, you being Sai devotees, you are obliged to explain us why you want to be separate. We are devotees. We are confused. I want to learn from you why you are separate. Why? If you have got some genuine reasons, please come out with a statement. These are the things that made me get out, start separately. What is it that made you get out of this fold? What is that made you independent? Let me know. If there are any problems to be won, we'll all join together, bring them together and bring back that unity, removing silly things like fundraising, somebody representing Baba. Am I clear? What is expected of us right now? To be witness to all this? To be silent to this situation? He's God, whether you certify that He's God or not, He's God. You don't need to certify that. There's no point in telling, he did this to me, what are you doing to him? What are you doing for him? Instead of saying that he did something, what we should do now? We should discuss deliberately, clearly, in depth, what steps should we take to bring back that unity. Meet people. Place 2 things. What made you to establish a separate organization? Make it clear to the public. Because you owe a responsibility to all of us. including me. We are all confused. How long you want to confuse us? Until we die or you die? Make a public statement. What made you to get out, leave this and establish separate organization? What made you to name a person as a representative of Burma? What made you go around the world collecting money? What is it that you want? You want positions here? We request these people to vacate some places and accommodate you because nobody is interested in positions. I am not interested. Because position will force me to hold on to this place. I am a free bird. So, what do you want? Gentlemen, you have a separate organization now. Why? You should explain. 2, what do you want? You want positions? Come on. We'll request them. You want recognition? You are already recognized. And you are making a capital out of it. Is this your gratitude to Swami? What do you want? What steps you want us to take to bring you back and establish unity? Don't separate us. We devotees are one. Our God is one. Don't create confusion among us. Don't unnecessarily preach those things to divide us. Let us know clearly why. And please inform us what steps should we take to bring you together. Thank you.
Are there any other questions? Any other questions? Yes, please come forward.
Share experience, brother. He told me, why go there when I am here?
Come on, why don't you clap? Come here. Shout to the pitch of your voice. You are the lady of the day. You are the lady of the day. Come on, come on, come on, come here. Come, say it loudly.
I was doing my duty, seva, at Chaitanya Jyoti when a group of friends from overseas wanted to make a trip to Muddenahalli. And since I told Swami, I'm doing duty, I'm not taking a day off. They wanted to go on a Thursday. I said no. My day off is on Monday. So I said no. But still, when I came to the Monday, I was thinking, that monkey mind, shall I go? Then I was thinking, no, I won't go. And then I was telling Swami, what is there in Muddenahalli? Why are these people so crazy to go there? And he said, then I asked him, should I go there? He said, why go there when I am here? That's what he said. The thought came into my head and that solved my confusion. Thank you, Sarah.
God bless you. At least one devotee is enough of your time. Thank you.
They are asking what is the meaning of a light body.
Very good. What is the meaning of a light body? When you use light, its opposite word is heavy. Light and heavy are two sides of the coin. But body is a body. Baba himself, a very light body, his weight is very less. He doesn't need another light body. His body is already light. His weight has been same for 50 years or 60 years. He has no heavy body. On the other hand, he points out to others, cut short your weight, reduce their weight, observe dietary regulation, do some exercise. So everyone should have a light body. I don't say you are the light, let me be like you, light body. So light body meaning from the point of weight. Body is inert. Body is temporary. And light body is really ridiculous because everyone has to be light. Eat less, work more, diet regulation, regular exercise will make you also a light body. Thank you.
No, sir. What is subtle
body.
Subtle, good. Subtle body. What is the subtle body? There are three bodies. Anybody can do. Can listen to that. First level, body with senses, with all the senses, cognitive senses and senses of action, karmendriya and jnanendriya. All this body is called gross body. Gross body. The second, subtle body, the mind or ego, or I-ness or individual soul. Individual soul, ego, I-ness, mind. That is the subtle body. Then there is a third body, causal body. Causal body is the cosmic soul, is universal soul. Gross body, sthula, subtle body, sukshma, causal body, karana, the cosmic soul. Simple example, the air everywhere is mahakarana, super causal. The same air pumped into the balloon is the individual soul, subtle body. The size of the balloon, size of the ball is the gross body. Ball is the gross body. Air inside is the subtle body. Drawn from outside is the causal body. How can he be subtle body? How can he be the individual soul? Baba is the universal soul, but not the individual soul. Am I clear? Any doubts about it? Thank you.
My name is Rosemary. I come from Medan, Indonesia.
Oh, Medan boy.
With Miss Linda. Okay, Linda, yeah.
Oh.
Okay, this is the first time I come to Puttaparthi. And then the question is, not question first. Actually, when I'm traveling, everywhere I went, I just permission for myself. No need anybody. No need get anybody permission, only myself. If I allow myself to go, I go. So why in this Puttaparthi, I must have a law from Swami to come here? Because just now you said that if you can come here, it means you are allowed by Swami. If no, you cannot come here. So can you explain for me? Thank you.
Feeling that inspiration, that inner voice that made you come here is Sai Baba himself. He did not directly tell you, here is your invitation. That urge within you, that inspiration within you is inner voice, the divine will, conscious, the eternal, immortal, blemishless witness, Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba.
Brother Anil, I have been to one of your presentation in PJ, or somewhere, I can't remember. Obviously, I didn't have a chance to come as near as you are today. Neither have a chance to shake your hand. Obviously, there's a lot of enthusiasm in questioning and your answers. There's so many people in the crowd. But I want this silly question to ask, and I'm still haven't got the answer yet. I remember when Swami was in his physical form, I used to see weekly bhajans. People come in, they even have to sit outside the door. And this is the reality. Even Akanda Bhajan used to go visit units. You get crowds coming in, But it's very, very sad. And I do not know why. Because you are trying how to maintain the devotional or devotees spirit in Baba's following. So the question is, since Mahasamadhi, and then it's very sad to see that people are coming less and less. I don't know about other units, sorry to say that. I'm talking particularly about the unit, the Kopong that I'm involved with. And it is, you can see barely 10, 20 people sometimes. Of course, if it's a festive season, people will turn up. But other than that, I tend to see people falling out eventually. Please, can you sort of share with us on this? Thank you.
Yes. My friends, we remained where we were. We came to Swami totally need-based, desire-oriented, ego-prompted. I come here with a desire, fulfilled. See you, Baba, next time when I have another problem. We looked at Swami as the one who solves our problem. We wanted Swami to answer our prayers, to satisfy our needs, to fulfill our desires. But we have forgotten his main purpose, which he said many times. Many times. What did he say? The purpose of my advent is to make every one of you experience divinity within. To experience divinity within is my purpose. Then why do I satisfy your desire? Something like to encourage the child to go to the school, we give chocolates. But we don't give chocolates up to graduate level, postgraduate level, we don't give. At the nursery level, chocolates are needed for the child to go to the school, not a grown-up son. So we remained at the chocolate level, tinklets level, and we have not grown. Number two, we wanted to have our own personal agenda, like positions in the organization, status in the organization, influence in the organization, power in the organization. Swami is secondary. Desire first, Swami next. Consciousness, respectability, position, status, number one, Swami is secondary. We don't give priority to his message. Fourthly, most of the people are used to his physical form. When that physical form is not available here, when the physical form is withdrawn, they are not able to conceive Baba here. We are not able to see Baba because we got attached to physical body. My answer is, there is no Baba there in Shirdi. There is only Samadhi. Why do you go there? But you go to temples. Why? A temple is a place where from you get divine vibrations. Divine vibrations will touch us, will transform us. Mahadeva Samadhi is the place in Puttaparthi where Baba lived for 85 years. Body is laid to rest there. It is a power generator. It is an electric magnet. It is a sort of power grid. So out of that we get the power. Because people have not understood it. They take him as the body, they miss the body, so they miss the place. They are still at the mundane worldly level of desires, ambitions, they miss this place. That's why when you find some place where your desires are heard, you are running there. We forget the fact that Baba is within. How do you know? Without asking, Baba tells you. Suppose one gentleman came to Swami with 9 problems. Who is he? K.M. Munshi, Bhavans, not an international man, a champion of Indian culture. He wrote 9 problems and he kept in his pocket. Before he took out the letter, Swami started answering every question. And he said, you forgot the 10th point to mention. What, Swami? Your joint pains. So he knows from within. You don't need to write. That we have not taken into account. Therefore, my friends, please understand. When he says you are not the body, how can he say, Swami, you are the body? When he says you are the individual self, how can I say you are the mind? Swami. And further, Baba is on record when he said, you and I are one. You and I are one. We are not two. Truth is one and not two. I and you are one. Why don't we take into those accounts? It is only mind that takes it away from the truth, from the reality. Thank you.
Alright, I think we have heard a wonderful presentation of how we must be careful. But what you tell us? What is? First is what? Awareness. Then? Alert. Awake. So we all must awake to the present moment of time when things are going not in tandem. It is us who should put the house straight. All of us put together. We have responsibility. We have responsibility. I believe therefore that this session has really invoked in us that Swami is here. Swami is telling us, what is your role in this? What is your role in this? Are you going to just keep quiet? Or are you going to take some measures to prevent further deterioration of this situation? Brothers and sisters, it is because we all feel that Swami is here. I have had so many times with Swami. I spent so much of my time with Swami. I can't imagine people going there. And I believe in only one thing. There must be a motive for them. And the motive is very clear, as he said very clearly. See, Baba has told us not to collect funds. We, the organization, do not go around and collect funds. We have our sealing and designs programs and we get the money to do our work. That's what we do. So let us therefore keep to Swami's teachings. That is utmost in our minds. But sisters, I want to thank Brother Anil Kumar for giving us a wonderful insight into what is the situation today and how can we solve. We cannot solve. Swami will have to help us. But we can't just say, Swami, you do it. No. We have to join hands. We have to do something about this. And with these few words, I want to thank once again Dr. Professor Anil Kumar for a wonderful presentation today. And I'm very sad that those who did not come will never miss it, because this will come to me by way of video, whatever, or a link. Brother Satish. And with that, I hope we will spread to each one of you. All letters are with Billy form and main. Please send that link to all these. This speech is very important. Or to sit down and listen, not in an individual way, in a collective way, in the center. That should be, which I'm going to do as soon as I go back to Johor. With these few words, I want to just thank all of you for coming. Sai Ram. Sai Ram. Thank you, brother.